What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of Rockets, Hits, and Heartbreaks. And we've got a good mix of both on this show. There were some days where the opinions just weren't there, and that happens. There were a couple days where the structure was just missing a bit. And there were a couple days, or at least a couple tracks, where we really hit it nicely this week. And, and then a couple of heartbreakers as well that we'll go over like always. I'm going to go in chronological order. So we'll just start with Thursday, and we'll start with a miss. And so this will be a heartbreaker to kind of kick off what we're talking about. So here it is, a $90 ticket to kick off the Thursday. This is the Thursday early pick 5 at Saratoga. And like I said, $90 ticket to kick it off. And we had a single in the third leg of the 5. And the 5 was Dame Cinco, a horse that was dropping down in class in a claiming race, going 1 mile in the dirt. We really liked that horse. And we were flying high, and as I'll show you, we're flying real high. So 3 by 3, by single, by 5, by 4. So that's what it was. And now we'll pull up the screen here and kind of show you the results of what happened. Before I even start, this was a real heartbreaker to start the week off. We went 3 deep in the first leg, no problem. Had the winner, no big deal there. Second leg, kind of the same, kind of uneventful. Everything going fine. We get to the single in the third leg, and it's Dame Cinco, like I said. And it was an easy winner. We didn't really have to sweat it out. So all of a sudden, we're 3 for 3 in the early pick 5, and we're 5 by 4 to close it. And that was kind of a theme of Saratoga. The races we lost a lot of times this week were when we were 4 and 5 deep. So that gets a little bit frustrating. So we were 5 deep here, and this was a good one. Ghost Giant wins it, pays $14.80. And we're alive to some decent horses. We're alive to 4 horses. They're all pretty decent prices. I was actually traveling on the way home from Boston, watching this in the car, and I was very excited. I thought, this is going to be a great way to start off our Thursday here at Saratoga. We get to this one, we're 4 deep, and of course we run, 2 and 3 here. We had the 3, we had the 1. We did not have the 2. $71 winner, Javier Castellano, who's having an incredible meet, gets the victory here. Our 3 with Flavian Prattleboard was actually the top payer that I believe, I'm pretty sure that was the top payer that we had left. And so that would have paid about $1,600, I believe, to the 3, if I remember correctly. You see down here, it paid $4,712.50. We also were alive to this little sucker, this pick 4. It wasn't going to pay $1,100 to the 3, but it was a good payout as well. So this was a heartbreaker. Talked to Mike Somich afterwards, and he had gotten knocked out in the race before, but he had the 2 for the Somobomb. So he was very upset about this as well, because he actually had this $71 winner on his tickets, but he missed a previous race. So we should have maybe combined at that situation. Maybe that would have been, a much better day. But anyway, that was a tough loss on Thursday. And in this situation, I did go back and look, and no offense to Somich, but I couldn't get there. Maybe that's an offense to me, actually, for saying that, because obviously the horse was playable. Somich had it, and so anyway, just couldn't get there, and that was a bad way to start Thursday. But there was good news. Friday came next, and we got extremely hot at Gulfstream Park. So let's stick with this as we swept the card at Gulfstream Park on Friday. So this will be the first one. This is the early pick 5. We'll go through this one first. $96 single, or $96 ticket, with a single in the last. So I was actually on the air with the Magic and Somich as this was going off, as we were on our Racing Dudes tournament. And this was an exciting one. And I hate singling the last race, but at the same time, if that's the most likely single, or the horse you want to single, forget it. Just do it, because it doesn't matter really what race in the sequence it is. You just have to single where you think is best. This so happened to be in the last leg of this thing, and so the nerves were definitely rattling for me in this one, and it was definitely a worry going into it. We'll put it that way. So let's put the results up now. $96 ticket, single to that 6 in the last. And again, it definitely got nerve-wracking. So we'll go right here, and here is Gulfstream. And right off the bat, this was big. Anytime you start off with a $16.20 winner, you're feeling pretty good. We went 4 deep in this spot to get there, but we felt really good about it. And so we moved on to the next leg. Got a $5.20 winner. That was all right, too. We used the 2 on the ticket as well, so it really wasn't ever too much of a worry that we were going to get this one home. So you felt really good. The next race, a $7.20 winner, and you're kind of seeing we're not, reinventing the wheel of handicapping right now. Pretty logical winners. We got that break and got that $16 winner at the start, and now it's just like, all right, let's just get this home. The 2 Cajun lady, we did not use the 3 in there, so that kind of would have been a little bit. And we did use the 3. I'm looking at the wrong one. We did use the 3. We had the 2, the 3, and the 5. So that one was not close. This one, again, another $7.60 winner. Uncle B gets it done. We were able to beat a short price. The 6 was a little bit of a shorter price, so that probably helps the overall payout that we're going to get to in just a second a little bit. So like I said, single to the 6, $96 ticket. I'll scroll down here real quick. We were alive to 668.20. So we definitely were a little bit nervous about it because that's a pretty good chunk of change. Thankfully, we had the 6 and we had the 9, or we had the 6 and the 9 for the pick 4. We had the 6 for the pick 5. The 9 never really threatened because the 6 just dominated the race. Won like you wanted an even money shot to win. Yeah, I was nervous going into the gate, but boy, about halfway through the race, you thought, wow, I'm cashing this ticket. So it was great to get this one home. This one was a lot of fun. Like I said, never had to really sweat that out once they got into the stretch. I mentioned it's $668.20 on a $96 ticket. We'll take that anytime. And then the pick 4, we also had, as I mentioned, I think it was a $32 ticket, paid $106.40. So not bad. We were pretty happy after 5 races, but it didn't end there. We kept going, and we kept going on here, and we hit the late pick 5 as well as I get that ticket up for you guys at Gulfstream. So swept the card at Gulfstream. Always fun when you can do that. And now if I pull that up for you guys, there it is. So another $96 ticket, similar, but a little bit different in the fact that we did not single in this one. We put the 6 and the 10 in the first leg, which I could have saved, $48 if we just would have singled again. But we kind of wanted some kind of coverage. The 2, 3, 5, 7. So we went 4 deep, then by 3 deep, then 2 again. And that race, actually, we almost singled the 2. The 2 actually lost. So it was a good thing we did not single in that spot. We almost did. And then we went 1, 6, 7, and 8 to finish it off. So another $96 ticket. So I'll pull the results up on the screen now for you guys. Kind of go over what happened here. This, again, it really wasn't much of a sweat at any time. Like I said, first race, obviously, we know that, the 6-1. This race, we had the 2, we had the 3, we had the 7, we had the 5. They all ran 1, 2, 3, 4, so no problems there. This race, we had the 2. We did not have the 3 on the ticket, so I guess maybe that was a little bit of a sweat, but the 2 was pretty clear the whole way, $6 winner. And then we get to this race. We had the 2 and the 3. 3 gets it done. Another favorite. And then here we had the 6, we had the 8, we had the 7. So we were live to all those horses that finished in the money. A $10.60 payout for that one. And that really helped because this thing did not pay much. We had the pick 4, and again, about a $36 ticket, paid $133.80. And this pick 5, $96 ticket, paid $261.35. So not a ton of money there, but still a decent profit, and really never had to kind of sweat anything out. So you collected a lot. If you played Friday at Gulfstream, we had about, I didn't total it up, should have, but about $800 worth of winnings once you minus the tickets out of there. So really good Friday at Gulfstream Park. We'll move on to Sunday. Saturday was a total miss. And sometimes when you do this, your opinions just don't come in. And that was Saturday for me. I just had no luck at hardly anything I was doing on Saturday. Thankfully, Sunday was a really good day. Did we hit monsters? No, we did not. but we did hit a lot. So let's move on here. I'm going to show you the results first. So let's move on to Saratoga on Sunday, because there's one heartbreak and one pick 4 hit here. So we missed the first leg of the pick 5, and that was rough, because we went 5 deep in this spot to start and missed it, and a horse paid $11.60. So that's rough. Now, what makes it worse is Rock Chalk is one we did use. It was a much bigger price than the one that actually won, and the horse was closing late and had a shot. So it was like triple trouble for us, man. So it's like, I cannot believe we just went 5 deep and missed that. Now, the good news is it got better for us as we hit the early pick 4, and it paid pretty well. So let me put the tickets up there now. I was going to show you that first race, and just how frustrating that is, man. When you go 5 deep in the first leg and you're out, it makes you furious. But anyway, we'll go on. This is the one we missed. So there's the 5 deep in that first leg. We were 5 by 4 by 3 by 3, and it so happens another single in the last leg of a ticket. So, and spoiler, that single did end up winning. So 4 out of 5 for that ticket right there, $90. Just to kind of tell you, the pick 5 paid $1,500. So if we would have just, used that horse instead of one of these other 5 in that first leg, you got a $90 ticket that pays $1,500. That's why it really hurts, right? If it chalks out, or maybe it pays $500-$600, you're not upset. I mean, you're still upset, but you're not. I really am mad, So anyway, we missed out on that one. I'll show you the results of it in just a second, but I do want to show you the pick 4 ticket that actually hit at Saratoga. Here we go. Let's pull this one up here. So this one hits at Saratoga. It was a $36 ticket. Very similar to what we did in the pick 5, 4 by 3 by 3. We did not single the last leg. We put the 2 and the 9 in. The 9 was a first-time starter, and the 2 would look like the best of all the ones that it ran. So we kind of got the best of both worlds. Kind of a little bit of a backup ticket there, just in case we get there and we're live in both the pick 4 and pick 5. The 2 loses to the 9. Well, the 9 was paying like $600 for a pick 4. So that's kind of your backup play. At least that's what we were thinking. So let's go through the results here. Like I said, pretty easy ticket as far as the structure goes in that situation. And now pull up the screen, pull up the results, show you what happened. So like I said, first leg we missed of that pick 5 was not great. This was good. So Mama for Todd Pletcher with Flavian Proud aboard pays $21.20. I mean, there were some decent maidens in here, but it's pretty much you've got to use a first-timer for Pletcher at Saratoga, no matter the surface. $21 winner really kicks it off. And at the time when that happened, did that hurt that we did not have the first leg with an $11.60 winner going 5 deep, but we caught a $21.20 winner going 4 deep in the next leg. So really was upset, but at least, like I said, we're live in this pick 4. Next race, top pick winner here, and we beat a favorite, and so that was good. And again, we're feeling good about the pick 4, really hurting about the pick 5. The next race, again, you beat a favorite, even though it only paid $8.20. It's still a favorite that you beat, so that was good as well, and that got us into the last leg. And look, the 2-9 runs 1-2. We never had to sweat out this pick 4. Mrs. Green, the winner, was very easy winner. The 9, Parents' Pride, was kind of green. It's funny, Mrs. Green, but Parents' Pride was the one that was really green. Just couldn't get the job done. Couldn't get straight really late into the race. We were live to about $650 to the 9, but we'll take the $292 here on a $36 ticket. And like I pointed out, boy, if we could have got that pick 5, that would have been really nice. But what are you going to do? You still got the $292, and it makes it a profitable day. Just not as profitable if that pick 5 would have came in. So that is what it is. All right, let's move on real quickly now to Gulfstream Park. We'll go to there as we hit the late pick 5 on Sunday at Gulfstream Park on a $60 ticket. And we really thought this thing would be chalky, and we were right. You really had 2 horses that you could potentially single in here, and they both won. So yeah, $60 ticket, got it up on the screen now. The 4 is Dean Delivers, and that is a horse that has been competing against much better horses earlier in the year. Now dropped down to the Florida bred company, actually scratched out of the stakes to run in a Florida bred allowance. So yeah, he definitely looked like a major standout, no matter how you looked at it. Also, the 1 in the next leg, that would have been race 8, also kind of looked like a single. We didn't end up doing it. I was really afraid of that 4, and the 4 ran pretty well. We'll get to the results in a minute. But anyway, yeah. So let's go now to this one and kind of see how this shaked out. $60 ticket. Like I said, we saw this thing is really chalky, and it ended up being. We did get a price in the first leg, race 6. We did use the 1 and it won and $13.60 to kick it off. So you're feeling a little bit better about it. You're feeling, okay, we're going to at least get maybe in the 200 range. Next race, Dean Delivers, easy win, no problem there. He did what he was supposed to do. This was the race that hurt. We had the 4 on the ticket as well. We also had the 5. It was nowhere to be found. The 4 was kind of trying. He's kind of cutting into that margin, maybe trying to get up there. Couldn't quite get it done. The 1 is the big favorite and wins. So winner there. We did go 5 deep in this spot, and we needed to. We hit Don't Get Cozy at 1580. So when that happened, we kind of knew we were in good shape. You know, it was going to be worthwhile. We still didn't think we were going to get rich because the 2 possible or potential singles won. But anyway, so we went to the last race. We were 2 deep. The bigger price won in that spot as well. So also very good for us. And it ends up paying $304.05 for $60 tickets. So listen, it's $244 profit. You didn't really have to sweat it out much. The 6 was a pretty easy winner of the last. I mean, to me, that's a pretty good little Sunday there at Gulfstream Park. We also hit the pick 4. It paid nothing, $68.45, but our ticket was like $15. So, little profit there if you played the pick 4 as well. All right, final one more to go. We haven't talked about Del Mar yet. We hit the late pick 5 on Sunday at Del Mar. I'll pull that ticket up on the screen for you now. This will be the last one we talk about. Get everybody out of here. Del Mar, late pick 5, $96 ticket. Had a single to the Baffert 2-year-old, having a meltdown in the stakes race here at Del Mar, and then tried to just kind of spread everywhere else. Before I get into this, Del Mar has been, oh my gosh, kryptonite to me. It's not the meet as a whole, has not. It's been specifically these pick 4 and pick 5 tickets. I've had a lot of on-top winners. I've had a lot of exactas and trifectas, but in a 5-race sequence or a 4-race sequence, I'll get top pick, horse I never would have used in a million years, second choice. And you look back at it and it's like, I was all over this, but I can't get to these horses that are just randomly winning. You could ask Somich, look at the text chain between him and I. I'm just beside myself, upset, because I feel like most of the races at Del Mar this meet, I've really been zoned in on and really done well on, but wow, I just have been wildly wrong in one, and it blows up each sequence. But for this one, like I said, $96 ticket. We did get it home. It didn't pay a ton, but it was just kind of nice to get it home. And, you're 4 deep going in the last leg. I've said that like 6 times. 4 deep and live in the last leg and just lose to an $80 horse. Like, that is just mind-numbing to me. So anyway, enough of my rants. Let's go to the screen now. $96 ticket here. We will share the results. This was a top pick winner, so I already am like, okay, we went 3 deep here, and the top pick won, so I know what's going to happen. Some weird horse is going to knock us out, but we were alive. The next race, we got another, like I said, it wasn't a top pick winner, but a second choice winner. And, there's not much going on here. It's pretty logical horses. Third race, we go on here, another logical winner. We were 4 deep in this spot and got this one home. We did not have the 7 or the 6, so it was a good thing this 5 was able to get home and get the job done. This was a really, really good ride by Juan Hernandez. Go back and watch this ride. It was the 8th race on Sunday at Del Mar. I thought this was fantastic. He got us there and kept us alive. The Baffert horse, it ran like a Baffert horse usually does at Del Mar, just kind of dominated. So having a meltdown looks very, very good. Could be another good colt. course, he also debuted Cave Rock, who got a 101 buyer. So, and this race got an 81 buyer. So, don't feel bad for Baffert. He's got a bunch of good ones again. And then finally in the last, we went 4 deep, and this was the highest payout. So it was nice to get this one home. Spirit Maker pays $16.60. We did not have the 12, but the race got, it really didn't get too tight. I thought the 8 kind of had it the whole way. Juan Hernandez wins again. So great meet for him so far. And, pretty uneventful 5 races, especially for Del Mar. We were able to get this thing home. $96 ticket here. We also had the pick 4. Pays $112.50 on a $40 ticket. I don't have that one up, but that's what it was. And then that $96 ticket pays $325 at Del Mar. So a good way to close it off and make it a profitable day at Del Mar after missing the early portion. So the Sunday ones were not, anything to write home about, but still you're churning out a profit. All 3 of them ensured a profitable day at all 3 of the tracks. That's what you want. Of course, you want to hit for 2, 3, 5,000 for these, and that's what we try to do, and that's what we've done a few times here in the last few weeks. But on Sunday, just kind of hitting out these little ones, and there's nothing wrong with that. As long as you're winning, as long as you're playing tickets that you can profit on, there's nothing wrong with getting your $200-300 and smiling about it. Well, John White always told me that's what they paid out on Sunday, so that's what you're going to have to take. So, all right, that's it for the Rockets this week. It was kind of a longer show, but we had a lot of tickets to go through. Like I said, a lot of hits that were a little bit smaller, and hopefully a better Saturday coming up this Saturday, because, boy, there's nowhere to be, not even close, is what I should say, last Saturday at any of the 3 tracks. I think the Churchill Downs doing it cursed me for Saturday. Shouldn't have done it. So anyway, that's it for the Rockets this week. We will be back as always. We'll have Saratoga Wednesday, Saratoga and Del Mar on Thursday, and then we'll go Saratoga, Gulfstream, and of course Del Mar Friday, Saturday, Sunday to round out another great week of racing. It doesn't get any better than this right now. So all right, guys. Next week, I will be back home in the studio of my house to do the Rockets. So this will be the last show from here. It's been great being here. Time to get home, though. And we'll see you right back here next week from the home studio. So thanks, everybody, for watching. Hit like if you like the video. Hit subscribe if you want to keep watching these. And if you ever have any questions, too, I should mention that. You can email us or comment on this, and we'll try to get them answered for you. So thank you, everybody, for watching, and we'll see you next week.